Hello and welcome to this mini episode of GameSack where we're talking about the Neo Geo X firmware update that Dave recently applied to his unit.
That's right, a nice little bite-sized episode for you on what happened when we updated the firmware.
Indeed, and we're also going to look at the games Dave got when he bought his firmware update. He was a cheap bastard. He didn't get the mega pack, so we only got 3 games we're going to talk about here. So
yeah, let's take a look.
The Neo Geo X firmware update changes a few things. For example, the icons in the menu are now a bit more plain looking. Big deal. Composite video quality is now slightly worse than it was before, and it was horrible before. However, HDMI video is now cleaned up and looks much better. It no longer has any of the edge enhancement or sharpening effects. Thank you, Tomo. Unfortunately, the screen tearing hasn't been addressed at all. Maybe they don't know how to fix it, maybe the hardware is incapable of running without VSync issues. We don't know, but we know they didn't even try to fix it. The audio has been improved and it does sound better. It's still insanely quiet out of the composite AV jack though. They did change something with the sample rate on the HDMI output, but maybe your setup will be affected, maybe it won't. It usually sounds fine. I'm disappointed to report that they did not fix the backward stereo. Now, when you change the aspect ratio with the L1 button, it now stays that way even after powering off. That's cool. Games that use a memory card save feature will now actually save properly. They also supposedly improved the lag, but I don't notice the huge improvement that they're boasting of when I play Alpha Mission 2 here. Maybe it's a little better, but it's still pretty laggy. Anyway, now let's check out the games Dave has.
The King of Fighters 96 is a fun game. I'm not great at King of Fighters games because I played the Street Fighter series more, but I can see the attraction to the characters. The matches can get a little long, with 3 characters to defeat. This is a game I would like to play more of, and hey, well, I can now since I own it. Sweet!
Blazing Star is a cool little horizontal shooter. Obviously, this game was really inspired by Donkey Kong Country because it has lots of pre-rendered graphics, but I guess that was typical for the time. Unlike Star, this one isn't only for the elite players. Anyone can enjoy this one. It's your typical shooter in most respects. During each stage, you can collect different letters until you spell the word lucky. I guess maybe this is for extra points? I didn't feel very lucky for doing it. Anyway, both the graphics and the music are great, and they really do add to the game. The sound effects could use some work though. All you hear is some anime chick saying bonus again and again and again. Bonus! 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 Other than that, this is one of a small amount of shooters on the system and one of even fewer that are actually worth playing. So yes, this one does come recommended.
This is my first time ever playing Kizuna Encounter, so don't judge my gameplay, alright? I found the game to be pretty interesting with the twist of tagging out only in certain parts of the stage. Also, the matches are quick with having to only defeat one opponent. I did like the scaling backgrounds, and they were colorful with lots of detail. The game controls pretty well, and I do look forward to spending a lot more time with this one.
And there you go, those are the things that have changed with the Neo Geo X firmware update. I hope that was informative for you.
Yeah, definitely informative, and obviously I'm upset on a couple levels, Joe. I mean, firstly, having to buy an actual game to get the firmware update, I think that's pretty bad business.
Yeah.
And secondly, the actual update really didn't fix a lot, you know, in terms of video output quality and the VSync, the tearing of the screen, you know, stuff that really needs to be fixed. So
Agreed.
That right there is why I probably bought just the 3 games instead of the mega pack.
Yeah,
and, you know,
yeah, $75, and this is what was
25. So, but hopefully, there's still hope in the future that, you know, they'll make one more firmware update, and I'll have to buy 3 more games to get that one. So.
They've made promises before, so I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for watching this little micro episode of GameSack.